Hello people, do you like to watch? Who doesn't? They say curiosity killed the cat, but in our digital world, the uber trend of voyeurgasm is spawning a massive wave of something I call digital rubbernecking. My name is Michael Chong, and I'm your roller coaster tour leader about to take you on a wild ride through the landscape of now. So buckle up! Welcome to my channel, where you will find out the who, what, and why behind trends, the innovations they spark, and tools you can use to be successful in this rapidly changing world. Do you remember the 2004 Janet Jackson wardrobe malfunction? Of course you do. We all like to watch. Janet was part of a dinner conversation at Steve Chen's San Francisco apartment. Chatting with PayPal colleague Chad Hurley, they came to the conclusion that there was no place on the internet where videos could be shared. So they came up with the idea for YouTube, which launched in February 2005. In October 2006, Google acquired YouTube for $1.7 billion. Chen and Hurley each made about $300 million from the sale. Not bad for a 22-month-old business, don't you agree? That was one of the biggest startup successes thus far, fueled by Voyeurgasm, the I like to watch Uber trend. As is the case with any Uber trend, which is a massive tsunami-like wave that roils society in profound ways, Voyeurgasm has a long and rich history. If you want more details on Uber trends, please ogle my book, Uber Trends, How Trends and Innovation Are Transforming Our Future, which will provide you with far more background on this eye-opening wave. Curiosity, of course, is as old as humanity itself. But it got a big shot in the arm in the Middle Ages with the realistic paintings from classic masters. Then came the invention of the camera in 1816. 2 decades later, in 1835, came the invention of the mirror by Justus von Liebig. The modern-day era of voyeurgasm dawned in 1963, when Ukrainian-born Abraham Zapruder captured the assassination of President Kennedy on his 8mm Bell & Howell camera. It was the first manifestation of a massive new voyeurgasm subtrend, bystander recordings. The U.S. government paid $16 million in 1999 for the Zapruder film, the highest price ever paid for a bystander recording. Another inflection point for bystander recordings came in 1991. On an early Sunday morning in March, a white Hyundai was speeding at 115 miles per hour on the Los Angeles Foothill Expressway. After a brief car chase, the driver was ordered to lie on the ground. Then 4 LA police officers kicked and clubbed the driver 56 times. That driver was Rodney King. And we know these precise details because on a balcony nearby was George Holliday, who used his brand new Sony Handycam video camera to record the incident for posterity. Today, we have more than 3 billion people armed with a smartphone, out of a total of 5 billion mobile phone owners. By 2023, I predict that the installed base of surveillance cameras will surpass the 1 billion mark. These figures suggest that in the not-too-distant future, just about everything will be captured on video. And what better medium for the explosive market of bystander recordings than YouTube, which has become the world's peephole of changing human behavior, attracting an audience of digital rubberneckers that watches more than 1 billion hours of video a day. YouTube has shape-shifted the world's media landscape. It was YouTube that vaulted the career of a largely unknown South Korean artist who uploaded a music video to YouTube about the lifestyle of a popular Seoul neighborhood. Psy scored an amazing hit in Gangnam Style, which has racked up 3.4 billion video views in 5 years. YouTube is poised to eclipse US television viewership, an astonishing feat considering its relatively short 15-year history. However, that future was predicted in a famous 1970 poem. I'm going to let you listen to an extremely prescient snippet of this poem by Scott-Heron called "The Revolution Will Not Be Televised." Heron's groundbreaking rap was intuitively on the money because, as it turns out, the revolution is being streamed via the internet in 4K. Meanwhile, all those police beatings and killings of blacks are now also vividly displayed by YouTube. 4K refers to the technology that is the next phase in a video trend, HD TV, that was actually legislated by the US government in December 1996. Together with flat panel TVs, HD TV has completely subsumed standard television due to its higher resolution and has once again confirmed that bigger is better. Just 15 years ago, bulky CRTs kept TV sizes to under 27 inches. By 2020, the average video display sold in the US will be more than 52 inches, nearly double that of the largest tube TVs. And you think that's big? On the horizon lie such huge beasts as LG's 88-inch OLED TV, a world first. Imagine what will happen when many homes are equipped with such a large window on our digital world. But Voyeurgasm's influence stretches far beyond the world of video streaming. One of the most pervasive aspects of digital rubbernecking is celebrity watching. Our voyeuristic obsession with celebrities led new scientists to conclude in 2003 that 1/3 of Americans were suffering from something it called celebrity worship syndrome, or CWS. I'm proud to say that I took what is probably the world's first paparazzi photo ever with an iPhone when I captured Courtney Love outside the Mercer Hotel in New York, Soho on Friday, July 13, 2007. Do you think I'm infected with celebrity worship syndrome? Now combine CWS with another huge voyeurgasm wave, reality shows, and what do you get? Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which is the first television show to produce a billionaire, Kylie Jenner, spawned by the voyeuristic lens of voyeurgasm. So what opportunities lie ahead in a world ruled by this uber trend? Steve Chen and Chad Hurley fulfilled the need for a video repository the world could use to search and see. Kylie Jenner leveraged her looks and another voyeurgasm-propelled trend, selfies, to bring a very curious world her new line of cosmetics. I mentioned selfies in my Generation Ecstasy video for their personal experiential quality, which stems from a self-indulgent and narcissistic world. But voyeuristic selfies clearly fall under the uber trend of voyeurgasm because the shooter presumes that everyone else wants to watch. In Kylie Jenner's case, that might be true. What are the key value changes that voyeurgasm is propelling? I'll give you one. If you watch or listen to any financial or business show, I'm sure you've heard the saying, "I have no visibility." One of the huge waves that voyeurgasm is propelling is transparency. Millions of videos uploaded each day bring us visibility where darkness once reigned. YouTube and surveillance videos document countless negative and positive occurrences in our daily lives. Where else can you bring the type of visibility our business and consumer culture craves? The voyeurgasm uber trend has brought us such things as transparent bathrooms. And I predict that one day all restaurants will use transparent kitchens because that way customers can keep an eye on the staff and vice versa. If you're working on a healthcare startup, I believe that your first line of attack should be bringing more transparency to drug and hospital costs. How can we crack that rat's nest of inefficiency wide open? Each time I get one of those nosy neighbors posts on Nextdoor asking, "What was that big noise?" I'm thinking someone should create a Nextdoor-like system that uses real-time surveillance cameras to report local happenings. Now, you privacy fans may dislike that idea, but it would go a long way to reducing crime, vandalism, and other societal mayhem. Taylor Swift uses sophisticated facial recognition technology at her concerts to track stalkers. And you have to agree that we all want to keep Taylor safe. But if someone approaches you with a similar idea and suggests that it should involve some kind of wired infrastructure, stay away. In my upcoming Unwired Ubertrend video, you will learn that any long-term investment in wired infrastructure is a waste of money. I hope I stimulated your thinking. When it comes to voyeurgasm, the eye is the limit. Because even in our advanced society, we are still largely working in the dark. A darkness that is sure to lift when a legion of 8K $20 surveillance cameras dots the globe. If you like what you saw today, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified of each new video. I hope you people have a great day, a great week, and a great year. See you in the next video. Bye, gawkers.